going on? So, couple things. Got a new microphone. We're gonna see if this works well. If it's good, then I'll give it a shout out. If it's not, then nope. This is that mic, 40 bucks. Got it on Amazon. Good wind reduction, and when you're on the highway, put it closer to your mouth. But got the Indian Challenger 2023. I think we got 7,000 miles on it. And if the mic's good, then I'll be talking out. I'll try to talk throughout it, but I love this thing. It's rides smooth. I've ridden Road Glide. I've ridden Honda Goldwing. And those are all the real baggers that I've ridden. This thing's smooth. The Goldwing's old, but the Harley's a little just to feel top heavier. You know, I think they're both like 850 pounds. I had to add these lower fairings. I love them. So when you're riding when it's cold, they so you could open it up with this lever right here. I'm gonna keep them closed. But basically, they keep the engine heat pretty near you, or near you pretty well. We're gonna go the back roads. So I'm gonna put the visor down, see if that makes any difference. These things right here, obviously I like them, but I had sunglasses, and basically you have to make sure that when you open them, you make sure they're closed and give them a little tug, because I hit the gas a little bit, sunglasses flew right out. When I went to turn around, they were just crushed. That's what I would do, is just make sure they're completely locked. And that windshield, that thing's awesome. This is my first bagger. I'm gonna make a left here. Watch this guy behind me. Here's some real back roads. But like anything, I get used to it. I do, you know, every once in a while when I find something, I just practice a little bit, just for like a minute or two, just here and there, constantly. These are some nice roads. These are bumpy roads. There's some gravel, especially in the fall when all the leaves are falling. Yeah, these roads are really crappy. I drove two stick shift things today. I drove the Mac and this thing. Definitely rather be on this. Even though the Mac is fun. So the suspension on this is way better than the Harley Street Bob. I mean, that makes it, it makes it a lot easier to handle through the turns, obviously. I mean, if you're experienced, then it doesn't really matter, but this thing's really nice. This thing, I don't really know what to compare it off of from the Harley Road Glide, because I wasn't that experienced, I guess. So I didn't really do anything crazy. I just kind of rode it. Oh, watch these people. So I don't really know what to compare it from, or compare it off of. But this thing rides nice. I mean, you know, I'm not a big person, like I said, so you know, I can handle this. You know, I've been riding for, not motorcycles my whole life, but I've had dirt bikes when I was a kid and all that stuff. So that obviously helps, but it's obvious, it's a lot different dirt than street, but this thing handles pretty well for my first bagger. Got cruise control, gotta love that. Hit it in and over. And what I like on this is the what's it called? Turning signals are on one side. Ooh. That bird just flew under me. I don't know where it is. But the turning, I like that. On my Harley, I don't like how, you know, it's the right's on the right side, left's on the left side. I like this. Music, the radio is really good. And I don't put the Apple CarPlay on. I don't really care for it. Just have it on the wire or have it on Bluetooth and call it a day. Enjoy the ride. I don't want to mess with all that crap. I got a Cardo as well. So I did learn, so you can just use Bluetooth for the Cardo and then the bike. It does work. So you can let these air inlets right there, open those up. See where I'm going. The GPS is nice because if you're just kind of riding around, you can see what's ahead of you. What do I have 7,200 miles on this thing. I got it basically a year ago. I want to do a long road trip with it. I don't know when, but soon. Not soon, you know. Sooner than later, I guess. But I'll probably pull over eventually. I'm probably going to ride to my buddy's house. And then check the video, see if it's like this is, because it's pretty windy out. And I'm going 50 right now. So, you know, we'll see for highway speed. It'll kind of give me a judge of how it's gonna be. I did the oil change myself after my free one was used up. I'm trying to think of what else to say about this thing. You know, it's a motorcycle. It's got an engine. It's got two wheels. 1,800 cc, so 108. So, you know, roughly that. It's pretty quick, I gotta say. Compared to my buddy, he's got a Harley Lowrider 114 Stage 2, and they are dead even. They are dead even. All the way up to the speed limit. They are absolutely dead even. But this governor stops at 110, and the Harleys, I think from the factory, they stop at 120. So I've heard, specifically on my Street Bob. But this one just takes my Street Bob. The Harley, the other one, absolutely takes it. No problem. That's got a 107. It's a stage 1. That's kind of how I bought it. Left-hand turn. Alright, this is where it gets a little sketchy. So watch this guy in the Camry. This guy's coming by me. This lady was too busy not just looking at where she was going. I got this heel shifter on it as well, and what I've learned is do not, you know, how do I say it? Because like, so my Street Bob, different sitting position, mid controls, so it's kind of by your toe. You're like this. Now, it's when I first got the shifter, I may have been trying to do a burnout, and when I put it all the way to first, it was in 6th, and I thought I blew the clutch up. Long story short, they adjusted it back, thank God, and I learned heel shifter, you don't have to hit it every time, obviously. You hit it sometimes you use your toe. Simple as that. Watch these intersections. This is where it gets sketchy also. Ooh, smells like farm. And I wonder if the windshield's up. Obviously, or it's most likely going to do better. What's it called? Yeah, I got this windshield up, so that's probably going to stop it. But I could also close those up also, and it might help with the wind reduction. I'm going to try that right now. Trying to figure out where I am. I mean, pretty much everything leads to a highway. I think I know which highway this leads to. Oh, there's a car coming out here. Get ready to stop right up here. Oh, I was wrong. It goes to 22. Okay. Oh, no, it doesn't. It just went in a big circle to 78. Alright, we're going on the highway. Well, we're getting right off. Getting on 22. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of smart people right now. Get ready to ride this side right now. I never like to cut in front of those trucks, so for pretty obvious reasons, if you watch my videos, I drive garbage trucks. You gotta watch I'm in his blind spot now, so I want to get on out of there and watch his tires. You never want to linger around those truck tires, because those things are, they blow. They definitely blow. Especially the front ones. Those are the most dangerous. If that one went, obviously it has to do with steering. So you want to just stop lingering in those spots. Trucks are on the road for a reason, not for enjoyment. At least most of them. Now, if you're on the road for enjoyment in a nice flat-nosed Peterbilt with a nice Jake brake, good for you. Good for you. That is my dream right there. We'll keep it in 5th gear. 55 miles an hour, 2,500 RPM, like 26. I was thinking about these full face helmets. Whenever you have to itch, it's a little annoying. This battery is gonna die any minute. But I had to get this because this is always a fun area. Oh yeah. Let me get away from this guy. I don't really have a good escape route. Especially if he comes over and boxes me in, I might just want to get out of here. And that's what he did. So I gotta watch that guy right there, because he is unpredictable. I'm tailgating this guy a little bit for myself. Back it up here. Whoa! I don't have any exhaust. I don't plan on doing anything to the exhaust. I like it how it is. I don't plan on tuning it up or anything. If anything, I might get bigger radios or stereos, speakers and stuff. But I'm not going to do anything to the engine and stuff. It's all... I'm not doing any of that. If anything, I'll get like an older bike and do that stuff. I'm taking the Goldwing apart right now. So, that is interesting. That is an interesting thing. It's apparently pretty complicated. I'm doing it. I got 6 more bolts, really 4 more, and then a couple other, just a couple other things to unplug. And then my buddy's got to come over and help me mount it, or unmount it. And then we got to change the stator and get that thing running again. Then I gotta change the front bushings because it has a wobble when you make a turn. But I only got it for a couple $100, so don't expect it to run really well right from when I bought it. Just want to make sure, you know, no one's got any funny ideas coming up behind me.